Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our deep dives into the biggest business stories, technology breakthroughs, and corporate successes and failures. Today, we're looking at one of the most shocking collapses in business history. Imagine owning a company so powerful that half the world's mobile phones carried your logo. A company so dominant that people didn't ask, "What phone do you have?" They asked, "Is it a Nokia?" In the early 2000s, Nokia wasn't just a phone company, it was the phone company. Its devices were everywhere. Europe, Asia, Africa, America. Then something unbelievable happened. In less than a decade, Nokia went from ruling the mobile industry to selling its phone business and becoming one of the biggest business failures in modern history. But here's the surprising part. Nokia didn't fail because it lacked technology. It didn't fail because it lacked money. And it definitely didn't fail because it lacked talent. The real reason Nokia failed is far more fascinating, and it contains a lesson that could destroy today's biggest companies if they ignore it. This is the rise and fall of Nokia. To understand Nokia's fall, we first need to understand just how powerful it was. At its peak, Nokia controlled a massive share of the global phone market. The company's phones were famous for three things: durability, battery life, reliability. The legendary Nokia 3310 became almost indestructible. People joked that if you dropped a Nokia phone, the floor would break. And honestly, it didn't seem far from the truth. Nokia was generating billions in revenue and appeared unstoppable. Executives believed they understood the mobile market better than anyone else. And that's exactly where the problem began. Because success can sometimes be the most dangerous thing that happens to a company. When you're winning, it's easy to believe you'll keep winning forever. In 2007, a company best known for computers released a phone. That company was Apple. And the device was the first iPhone. Many industry experts laughed at it, including people inside Nokia. The iPhone lacked features that Nokia phones already had. It was expensive. Its battery wasn't removable. It didn't even have a physical keyboard. To Nokia executives, it looked like a niche product. A toy for wealthy consumers. But they missed something critical. Apple wasn't competing on hardware. It was competing on experience. For the first time, a phone felt like a pocket computer. Touch screens replaced buttons. Apps became the future. Software became more important than hardware. And Nokia didn't realize the rules of the game had changed. Here's a fact many people don't know. Nokia actually had smartphone technology before Apple. The problem wasn't innovation. The problem was execution. Nokia relied heavily on an operating system called Symbian. At one point, Symbian dominated smartphones. But as technology evolved, the system became increasingly difficult to modernize. Developers found it complicated. Users found it outdated. Meanwhile, Apple's iOS and Google's Android were becoming easier to use and attracting thousands of app developers. This created something called an ecosystem. Apps, services, developers, users. Each new user attracted more developers. Each new app attracted more users. The ecosystem grew stronger every day. Nokia was still focused on making great phones. Apple and Google were building entire digital worlds. And in the smartphone era, ecosystems beat hardware. Every single time. The public saw Nokia as one company. Inside, things were very different. Different teams were working on different operating systems. Some supported Symbian. Others pushed MeeGo. Leadership struggled to make clear decisions. Projects moved slowly. Bureaucracy grew. Employees reportedly feared sharing bad news with senior executives. As a result, critical problems weren't addressed quickly enough. While Apple and Google moved at startup speed, Nokia moved like a giant corporation trapped in its own success. And in technology, slow decisions can be fatal. By 2010, Nokia's problems were becoming impossible to ignore. The company hired a new CEO named Stephen Elop. Shortly afterward, he sent a famous internal memo that would become legendary in business history. In the memo, he described Nokia as standing on a burning platform. He argued that competitors were advancing rapidly while Nokia was falling behind. The company faced a difficult choice. Stay where it was and burn. Or jump into the unknown. The message shocked employees. But Elop was right about one thing. Nokia's situation had become critical. The question was whether the solution would save the company, or finish it. At this point Nokia had a major choice. Adopt Android. Or build something else. Today, it seems obvious. Android would go on to dominate the smartphone market. But Nokia chose a different path. Instead of Android, Nokia partnered with Microsoft and adopted Windows Phone. The decision looked promising at first. Microsoft was a technology giant. The Lumia phones received positive reviews. The design was excellent. The cameras were impressive. But there was one massive problem. Apps. Developers were building for iPhone and Android. Not Windows Phone. Consumers wanted Instagram, YouTube, banking apps, games, and thousands of other services. Many weren't available. As a result, customers stayed away. Developers stayed away. And the ecosystem never achieved critical mass. The Windows Phone gamble failed. And with it, Nokia's last realistic chance to regain leadership. The decline accelerated. Market share collapsed. Revenue dropped. The company's value plummeted. What had once been the undisputed king of mobile phones was now struggling to survive. Finally, Nokia sold its phone business to Microsoft. For many people, it felt like the end of an era. The company that had dominated the industry for years had lost the future it helped create. So why did Nokia really fail? Not because it lacked innovation. Not because it lacked money. Not because competitors were smarter. Nokia failed because it underestimated a technological shift. It focused on hardware while the world moved toward software ecosystems. It moved too slowly when the market changed. And when the critical moment arrived, it made a strategic bet that didn't pay off. The story of Nokia teaches one powerful lesson. Success can blind you. The strategies that make you a leader today may become the reason you lose tomorrow. And that's why Nokia's fall isn't just a story about phones. It's a warning to every company, every entrepreneur, and every industry leader. Because somewhere right now, another giant is standing on its own burning platform. And it may not even realize it yet. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more business case studies, technology stories, and lessons from the world's biggest companies.